Hi there everybody, welcome to my deck profile for my Sun and Moon Forbidden Light booster box opening. The links to my booster box can be found down below in the description and in the iCard where applicable. So without further ado, we have our list here. We have Litleo, 3 of Litleo. The reason why we've got 3 of Litleo is because we need, well we've only got 1 on Pyro, and the ability Unnerve. Whenever your opponent plays an item or supporter card from their hand, prevent all effects that card has done to this Pokemon. Obviously to protect Pyro. And the attack Dominating Fangs 80+. If Lysander Labs is in play, this attack does 60 more damage. So you're looking at 140, there you go. Which is nice. Since we do have Lysander Labs in this deck, that's an easy choice to put in the deck. And we have Froakie. We have the 2 different Froakies here, because why not? And if this Pokemon, if this Pokemon has any water energy attached to it, it has no retreat cost. So that'll be an easy choice to make. And we've got Frogadier, mainly because Gale Shuriken. When you play this Pokemon from your hand, to evolve one of your Pokemon, you may put 2 damage counters to one of your opponent's Pokemon. We run 2 of him, just because we will need to put him on the bench to get the ability up and running, and there you go. So we've got 4 damage counters potentially in one turn. So that's good if it's late on the game and you need that excuse me, you need that extra few damage counters. Volcanion Prism, mainly for the ability and the attack. The ability is Jet Geisha. Once during your turn before you attack, you may discard a water energy card from your hand. If you do, your opponent switches their active Pokemon with one of their bench Pokemon. Mainly because if you can foretell them building up a Pokemon, you can switch it and possibly blast it for 100. And this attack does 20 damage for each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Well, to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. So you switch the bench to the active, you do 100 damage to the new active, and you got 20 across the board for the benched ones. That's good. That's a good one. For only 3 energy as well, 160 HP. That's awesome. And we've got Poipole. It's the Ultra Beast. It's the only Ultra Beast we run in this deck. And that's because the Spit Poison, only one energy, and Knockout Reviver. Knockout Reviver. During your opponent's next turn, if this Pokemon is knocked out, your opponent can't take any prize cards for it. So, if it does get knocked out, they're not getting any prize cards if you do not. It's good. I believe it's a good early game card to have, only because it's a bit poison, you poison it, and then in your second turn, Knockout Reviver, and then Knockout Reviver, and then Knockout Reviver, and then Knockout Reviver. They won't be able to get any prize cards, and if they can attack, make sure you do Knockout Reviver before they attack, so they don't take any prize cards, and hopefully, fingers crossed, you can build up your bench with good Pokemon for when this gets knocked out. And we have 2 Poipole. We've got Diancie Prism, of course, with Princess's Cheer. As long as this Pokemon is on your bench, your fighting Pokemon's attack does 20 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon, before applying weakness and resistance, of course. And it has Diamond Mane for 90. Heal 30 damage from each of your bench Pokemon. Self-explanatory, that's a good card to have. And of course, fighting Pokemon, you know, it will come in handy in my next card. So you get an extra 20 for Diancie being on your bench. And you got your selling counter for attached 2 fighting energy cards from your discard pile to your Pokemon. So yeah, if you have energy in your fighting energy in your discard pile, that's okay. Landroth for 130. 150 with Diancie on the bench. And Verdict GX 150, 170 with Diancie on your bench. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from Pokemon GX and Pokemon EX. Well, if you do 170, you're pretty much like most Pokemon, including GX and EX. Most, not all, just most. And you can use that GX attack if you have Bonnie in your deck, which we do. See how many Bonnies we have later on. So that's 170 if you have DNC on your deck, on your bench. We have Xerneas GX, mainly for over horns for 120. Not much. It's early on attack. You can attach the energy, of course. It's just early on their basic Pokemons. And this attack does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon for 120. 20 the active, 20 damage, or if it's just 20 the bench Pokemon. It's good card on. And of course, Sanctuary GX. If you haven't used your Zygarde GX attack, of course, you got your move all damage counters from each of your Pokemon to your opponent's active Pokemon. So maybe you switch Pokemons from active to if you want to build up that one, of course, you switch active to bench, gets little damage. Well, almost knocking out all your Pokemon, not completely, hopefully. And then you put Xerneas into the active, do the GX attacks. All your Pokemon are healed. All their Pokemon, well, their active Pokemon is potentially knocked out. If that makes any sense, of course. And that's it for the Pokemon, of course. Not much Pokemon, as you can see, but it helps. Now on to the trainers. Lady, search your deck to 4 basic energy cards, reveal them, and put them into your hand. Then shuffle your deck. Of course, we have 4 ladies. Self-explanatory, you're going to need a lot of energy. Lysander, for each of your fire Pokemon in play, put a card from your opponent's discard pile into the Lost Zone. Of course, we run 3 Litleos, stuff 3 spaces on the bench, 3 cards into the Lost Zone, potentially. So that's why that's there. And Pokemon Tool, Lysander Labs. Of course, Pokemon Tools in cards in Pokemon Tool cards in play has no effect. Of course, that's for both yours and your opponents. So, yeah, if they have any tool cards that increases their attack, put a Lysander Labs down, and there you go. And of course, with Pyro, if Lysander Labs is in play, it does 60 more damages. So you've got 140 there, which is good. And of course, then a full playset of Lysander Labs. And Bonnie, of course, you can only play this card. You can play this card only if there is a Stadium card in play. Discard that Stadium card in turn, and your Zygarde GX can use its GX attack even if you have already used your GX attack. So, Lysander Labs, get that attack, and then switch for Zygarde GX, do the GX moves, play the Bonnie in the next move, your next move, do the GX move again. That's nice. We have a full playset of Bonnies, which is nice. Beast Ring, of course. Search your deck up to 2 basic energies, attach them to one of your Ultra Beasts, and Playapol is the only Ultra Beast we have. And we search in their deck for the Psychic Energy for the Knockout Reviver. And we only use one, so we only need to use one to retrieve the Psychic Energy to put onto Playapol for the Knockout Reviver. We've got Beast Energy. It provides only colourless energy. And while this card is attached to an Ultra Beast, it provides every type of energy, but provides only 1 energy at a time. The attack of the Ultra Beast this card is attached to do 30 more damage to your opponent's active Pokemon. So, let's say if you attach it to Playpole, this Knockout Reviver, doing 30 damage because you got that attached to it. And it's an Ultra Beast, you see. And yes, they can't take any prize cards if they knock Piebald out. So you're doing 30 again, 30 again, 30 again, time and time again. Especially if you're doing poison first. So that's a good card to have with Piebald. See, there's a reason why I put Piebald in there. That's the reason why. It's a long game one. It's a long game, that Piebald one. But yes, we've got Unit Energy for fire, fighting darkness and fairy. The cost provides 1 energy. While this card is attached to a Pokemon, it provides fighting darkness and fairy energy, but provides only 1 energy at a time. Xerneas, Zygarde, and we've got Diancie. Of course, attach that to it, you got 1 energy. That's nice. So we have 2 unit energies. And of course, this is and that's it for obviously the deck minus the basic energies. And this is the basic energies. So a good chunk of the deck is basic energies. So we've got fighting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 fighting. As you can see, as with all my deck profiles, I only allowed to use the cards within the booster box, apart from basic energy. That's the rules I set out from the very beginning. That's a hard rule I will keep until the very end, of course. And we have water energy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 water energies. Mainly because we need to get Volcanion powered up for the Steam Blast. And of course we might even prize some, so there you go. Psychic energy is 3, 4. Fighting is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Fairy is 1, 2. Start that. Fairy is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've got 6 fairy energy. I'm thinking about maybe you can maybe switch out fairy for a psychic, but you got a Xerneas GX that it takes 2 fairy energies, so at least you got 2 and you got a full play set. Because these yeah, I was going to say these colours can take fairy. I don't know if they can or not. Yes, just so if your opponent says, "Oh, discard that basic energy and that basic energy and that basic energy," you got more potential, a place of more potential energies to take to absorb. So yes, that was that concludes my deck profile for my Forbidden Light. And yes, I think the MVP will probably be a Volcanion, mainly because you're doing 20 damage to each of your opponent's bench Pokemon. If you can get out that early, power it up with your water energy, you can just go hit, 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 hit. So yes, of course that's probably just me speaking there. If you think I could have done a better deck with the cards I pulled in the 4 videos that are listed down below, you're more than welcome to say, "Hey, this is how I would have done it," and I'll say, "Yeah, maybe," or "Yeah, maybe not." But yes, yes, thank you for watching. Yes, hopefully you've liked this video. I know I have making it, but yes, but the seller on eBay I bought this box from was actually a competent seller. I've left a negative feedback and I'll tell you about that. Then yeah, she should have sent me a factory sealed box, but I knew I was going into what I was expecting going into it, so I shouldn't leave a negative feedback for her sending me an open box. She sent me an open box with no pulls in it. Well, minus, well, 4 prism pulls, which is a standard for each box. But yeah, only 2 ultra rare pulls at best, because I had to put two packs in for my own personal collection to make it a booster box worth of packs. But you already knew that, didn't you? So yes, thank you everybody for watching. That's the sleeves I chose for this video, if anyone's wanted to know. But yes, thank you for watching. Not sure what else to say. For those who've watched this far, one of you can get a Forbidden Light code there. Good luck to you, and please comment down below, like this video, and I shall see you in my next video. Goodbye.